crafters, how you going? Steve here with another video, and today I wanted to get back into my rebuilding redstone series. I started this a little while ago and I wanted to get back into it for obvious reasons. I kind of left it hanging and I don't know, I thought it'd be cool to get back to. So basically what this series is about is I originally made this map back in the pre-command block era when redstone was very large and encumbering, and ended up removing a lot of that, and I started it and then kind of went absent for about a year and a bit. This was all a massive redstone chunk. It went from back there to across there and went out that way for about 300-400 blocks, and it was just this massive blob of redstone. And so I decided to redo it. Now this was my first attempt at redoing. This is back in the early days of command blocks when all you could do was set objectives, and I used objectives to be able to make displays and things like that. Now I haven't touched this in a while, and like I said, I've been away for a while, and there's some of the old inlets from back when I had this massive blob of redstone. And so I want to redo this again. I want to get back and destroy all of this and modernize it again. And this time, instead of using those kinds of displays, I'm going to use clone displays. So basically, I haven't seen this done anywhere before, and it's kind of I'm going to be trialing it out, seeing if it works. But what you basically do is create all the numbers and stuff in little, I guess, blocks like this. And then whenever you need them, you can clone from them and just draw from them. So 987, you know, you get the idea. 654321, and when you need them, you can clone them straight into those positions. So if we set an entity right here or something, let's make an entity. Let's get rid of all these clocks. Let me clear out all this redstone. I'll get a world edit, clear all the redstone, and then we'll start doing all that, because right now this redstone's kind of cluttering the place. So yeah, be right back. Didn't think of that. Alright, so custom name, I think it is, equals, let's call him R1, and we'll just number him 1 like that. So let's see if that works. Game mode 3, that didn't work. Okay, that's what it was. Alright, I knew I was close. And do we have a name for our little friend here? I wonder. Let's see if we can set block at him, or one above him. At entity, no wait, hang on, and execute at entity name equals R1, set block stone, wait, hang on, yeah, okay, so it does detect him, cool. So he does have a name, and we can't see him. Beautiful. So let's copy that command and make R1, R2, R3, and maybe R4. So that way we can go clone, you know, what's in here straight onto there. I'm hoping that's how it will work. Otherwise we'll have to move him up. Actually, let's figure out, make sure it will work first. So let's make our 0 first of all. So let's try and clone these positions here. Now what I could do actually is clone, like make an entity like next to each one of these, or above each one of these, or whatever, and clone based on that, so that way we can use relative positions for everything. cycle. False. Okay, we don't have to worry about that again. Cool. So we got, let's paste that and change the name to so red 0 maybe, because we got 0 right there. It's gonna be kind of confusing though with R1, R2, R3. Oh, we'll figure it out. So let's just do this for right now. Go game mode 3. Yep, there's our entity. Beautiful. Game mode 1. So if we were to do the clone command, let's do that over here, just so we're nearby. Oh my gosh. So clone. We're not going to be able to do it with an entity. Bugger. Let's kill equals red 0. Killed red 0. Cool. So let's not worry about that and just clone based on coordinates, I guess. So we got 758 to 114 to 112. Cool. So let's figure this out. 758, 114, and the other one is 78, 110, 114. Okay, those are our coordinates. Now moving this way makes us on the x coordinate, so we're moving that way on x. So if we do clone, execute first, entity name equals R1, and then relative to its position, I guess. Clone, we're going to clone into from this coordinates. 78, 114, 112, 78, 110, 114 to, let's say, relative to his position, 1. Let's try that. See what happens. Okay, so that is in the right direction. So all we have to do is do 2, and that should work. Beautiful. So all we have to do now is add another objective later to correspond to, I guess, what the value there is. So let's make that 2, and now that's a 0. So, whoops. So instead of having to do it digitally, we can just go and change them like that. So let's make a bit of a clock over here just for right now. We haven't done all of these yet, so minimum of 2. I've only done up to there, so let's just do these other ones. So 1, 2, 3. This will be 3. Equals 3. Minimum of 4. And that should do us for right now. So let's make ourselves a real quick fill clock. Fill. Okay, what is it? 1. That's that, and then redstone block. So that's -1 and -1 there, and there's our fill clock. So let's add the objectives, SC1. So if I was to at E equals R1 SC1, and let's give it a value of 1. Look at that, instantly. Beautiful. Let's give it a value of 2, 3. Let's have a look at that from the inside. It's kind of throwing me off seeing it backwards. So 3, let's go back to like at 4. Yes, perfect. So we can do that for all of them quite easily now. We can just clone exactly what we've done. And yeah, that'll work perfectly. So now that's on 2. There we go, now it's updating. I wonder what's going on. So let's try another character. Let's go to R2. We retested R2, haven't we? Cool, that's all working. Beautiful. 9. Okay, cool. Let's view this all from inside. So it looks like we've got ourselves a pretty instant update system, and that looks pretty good. Alright, so let's set R2. Let's so R5 to 9. Beautiful. So that's all updating nicely and on time, and that should be good. Why is this water like that? Just from up there. Where's the water flowing? We'll figure that out later. So the most important thing is that those are all now working. So I can set those now pretty easily using World Edit. Just recopy those, change a few coordinates real quick, and then that's that. I might also, just as a thing, make these all glow without redstone. That'll kind of modernize it a bit, I think. So spawns and scores, that's what these stand for. Basically, for those who haven't played these maps, the main idea here is it's a capture the flag thing, or a base capture map. So I've got a bit of work to do to get it back to how I want it, but for the most part it's looking pretty good. So that's that part done. Now I also have these sections at the bottom. These are able to be filled in, and I might add them in, but I'm not sure. Now you'll notice on the side it says spawns. I've got two things, scores and spawns obviously. When you run out of spawns is when the game is over, or if your score reaches maximum, which is 999 or beyond 999. So yeah, there's that. Here's all these. These are from my earlier tests. SCB3, huh? That's from when I had all the characters and stuff. So let's get rid of them. Don't need them anymore. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that, and I might turn these into barriers. So it seems like it'd be a very easy thing to do. And it was kind of like, the idea was to make it a spectator section. So cool. So if I make one row of them, just clone them around, and we should be good to go. Oh my gosh, break, you stupid barrier. Maybe it's just lingering. So those are all ready to go. And I can just clone them, and that'll be easy. Cool. And let's clone top to bottom, and that'll fix that. And that should be good. So we're moving forward. Awesome. So yeah, now we've got our scores and spawns all done, and I think we're actually almost out of time, so I might just leave it at that for this episode. So for this episode we were able to use cloning to be used as a display. So I don't know if I don't think that's been done before, so if not, you just got yourself a tutorial on it. And that was pretty simple redstoning too, like that's all we have, and as opposed to what there was before. I've got that there for down there. I'm also going to have to make probably a rotated version for the other side, but this is just for the display version. This is, I could do those still. And the display version was, just for the sake of aesthetics really. You're always going to have that side version, but the valley right here. So yeah, but anyway guys, stay tuned for my next episode. The next episode, these will all be done, and so that part is basically done. So what I'll be doing next time is I'll be going into the capture points, so these ones in, like for example, not here, but down here. It's to be fixed, but yeah, it's kind of broken right now, as you can see. I did originally have it so that you had to press both of them to make it work, but yeah, it's not sticking. So what I might do is just use command blocks in there. That's a pretty easy fix, but also all the other locations where I've got, why animal spawning? I've got to cancel that. We don't need animal spawning in here. But yeah, there's a bunch of objective points that I really need to go through and just fix, and change actually, because I want to change the basics of how a lot of this runs. This underground system is just for the sake of having a complicated battleground for people to run around in, because I don't know, I always like, is that a mob? Did I hear a skeleton? I better not have. Yeah, like different effects and stuff, and traps and things like that. So got another one. Yeah. So a lot of work to do. Where's that skeleton? So I need to disable mob spawning. That's another thing. Oh, there's a zombie. Yeah. Yep, some work to do in here. So yeah, don't judge it as it is right now. There's plenty to do, and there's plenty that needs to be done, and I'm going to hope to have all that done prior to next time, so in our next episode. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do enjoy making these kind of things, and I'm looking forward to being able to re-release this. I did have this released for a while, and I mean it ran perfectly, but it was very laggy, so because of the just vast quantities of redstone that accompanied it. So I mean there's a lot of different objectives and stuff I need to add, and it will simplify it quite a lot, but I'm just excited to get it back up and running. So yeah, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Stevo, and I'll catch you guys next time.